Hi, welcome to my show. This is your Goals to Be. In my previous videos, I talked about the rules of your brain and how you can remove the limiting beliefs that's stored in your subconscious in order to live your life to the most desired possibility. I highly suggest that you check them out because I'm posting those videos in a sequential order for a specific reason. All right, for the content of this video, I want you to just take a moment and think about how your life would look like if you judged yourself just a little less and loved yourself for who you are. What if you devoted your time to get to know yourself and fall in love with yourself before you ask for any external validation from friends, family, and the society? It's a very simple question, but it's the most profound and foundational question that you need to ask yourself. I want you to think about your answer while I share mine. My wonderland to self-discovery taught me one lesson that is larger than any other lessons that I've learned. That being, my life's biggest purpose is to relearn how to love myself. Why would I say relearn? Because we are all born with the ability to love ourselves and our lives so passionately, so unconditionally. We just need to be reminded. Now think for a moment. Think of a newborn baby. A newborn baby never tries to impress anybody. They feel enough and lovable and confident just the way they are without trying. They think their needs will meet regardless. When they're hungry, they expect to be fed without excellent performance. And they can ask for food by crying and they will not stop until they get what they want. I'm not suggesting that you should wait for someone to take care of you and meet your needs, nor to cry your way out of situation. What I'm suggesting here is that you loved yourself so deeply and so unconditionally. You were so confident and nothing stopped you to believe that you deserve everything that you desire. You can do that for yourself again. When you love you, you can love others like you mean it. Because guess what? People can tell. Do yourself and your friends and your family a favor. Learn to love yourself again. So today, I'll be sharing my top 3 tips on how you can embrace and love yourself. All of the tips are proven to work, but it will absolutely take your conscious dedication to put it into work. Your brain learns by repetition, so make sure you do the following exercises time to time for it to become who you are. All right, execution tip number 1, be your own best friend. You might think it's easy to say than do, but bear with me for a moment. You're about to learn the easiest way to do it. Now, you have to do the work. Just close your eyes gently right now, trust me, and do the exercise with me. I promise you will thank yourself for it. Now, just think of all the negative things that you say to yourself in daily basis. Maybe you say it so regularly that you don't even think they're negative anymore. So I want you to pay very, very close attention into your life while your eyes are closed. And I'm going to give you a few examples just to trigger. I'm so boring and stupid. I cannot get ish done like others. I'm such a loser. Everyone else has a better life than I do. I always forget stuff. Why am I so stupid? I hate myself and my life. Just let them play in your mind for a moment. Pause the video if you prefer. Just let all that negativity out and let them play in your mind. If you prefer, you can write them down. Now, I want you to still close your eyes. Place someone you love deeply, either your best friend, husband, wife, family, or your child, into your place. Now watch your loved one do all those self-judgment. Watch them suffer from guilt and self-doubt. Just watch. Would you really let them go on without stopping them and giving them a hug and tell them to shut up? Of course you wouldn't. You will ensure your loved one that things will get better and that you are there for them. And they got this, like they've got anything else that they've happened in their lives. All I'm suggesting here is that be that friend for yourself. The next time you judge yourself, just close your eyes and catch yourself right there. Stop and play the role of a best friend. You can give yourself a hug, a pat on the shoulder. By all means, do sit down in a quiet space, analyze what you could do better and learn from your mistakes, but don't judge yourself for being a human being. Be kind to yourself. Make new mistakes and learn from it. Be kind to yourself like you would to a best friend. You know the best advice for your problems. Just listen to your heart and you'll work it out. I promise, because you always do. When you love yourself first, everyone else's love for you is just a bonus. And there's no feeling, literally no feeling, more joyful and secure than loving yourself. Trust me on that. Practice this, live it, and be it. Tip number 2, give yourself credit for what you've done. In other words, make a to-done list instead of to-do list. In today's society, we're so encouraged to have a to-do list so we get more things done, and we always cross out what we have gotten done, and that leaves us feeling guilty when we have things that we did not get to do on the list. And guilt is not a pleasant feeling, and you know it. And by constantly focusing on what you haven't done on your list, you're literally training your brain to focus on what's lacking in your life, what you're not doing well in your life. And that's what you will attract more into your life. I'm suggesting you to reverse it. You can still make a to-do list by all means, but always make a to-done list. Make a list of things that you've done that you're proud of up to this point of your life, or in a daily base, weekly base, monthly base. Leave it somewhere you can see, like your bathroom mirror or on your car window sill. When you begin to focus on abundance, you will attract more of it. By focusing on things that you have done and capable of doing, you're rewarding your brain and stimulating your brain to get more of that. And you're appreciating yourself for your effort. And that stimulation will trigger your brain to get more work done with less struggle. And that's the most obvious sign of love, don't you think? If you love someone, you would see their good deeds more than their bad. If you keep pointing out the bad things that are happening in someone else's life that you love, you will, kick them out of your life. That's basically a sign of doing that. So do that for yourself. Treat yourself well because you're falling in love with yourself. A daily to-do list mostly look like this. Give you an example of mine. I'm so grateful that I've done reading the book How to Be a Boss today. I'm so grateful that I woke up earlier than yesterday. I feel so energized for working out after work. I am so proud of myself that I finished recording my video a couple days early. Just an example. You see, when you love someone, you remind the compliments. You remind them to celebrate what they've done. You celebrate them for their success. So do that for yourself. Number 3. Set time to feel your inspiration. In other words, surround yourself with positivity. We're all human beings. Even when we're in love with ourselves, we can still run out of inspiration and positive energy. And that sucks. But it's what we do when negative energy approaches that makes a difference. Start by cluttering your full of crap friends out of your life and begin making friends with people who are also in love with themselves. Positivity is contagious, so is the opposite kind. When you surround yourself with people who doesn't know their own values and doesn't use their mind and energy efficiently on their self-development and self-discovery, then they will affect your love to yourself drastically. They will steal your positivity and leave you feel empty. Don't you find yourself much happier and full of energy when you're around with people who know what they want in their life, who are just happy and positive? You sure do, because that's what we are all really made of, love and enlightening energy. If you cannot find friends who are uplifting in your circle just yet, remember, positivity doesn't have to come from actual people. When I first moved to Texas from Maryland, I did not have a single friend except my husband. So I made up my own list of positivity routine. Now I have a collection of positive books. I have a collection of positive speeches. I have a collection of positive songs. I have another list of positive movies and many notebooks that are filled with positive quotes. And I am so happy to share this with you. Just leave a comment down below and you'll get my collection of positive vibes. Now, let's get to the bonus point. I always include a bonus point because it's just going to give you much more help than you are already receiving. All right, we talked about what to do when you're feeling down. What not to do when you're feeling down is also crucial. Do not go to a meaningless party. I mean it. Do not watch endless TV series. Do not drink alcohol or consume drugs. Taking a long nap is so much better than any of the above. Just remind yourself that your body is your home. Keep it nice and neat. It doesn't need chaos. Love it like you really mean it. Let's summarize it real quick. 3 ways you can love yourself. Number 1, be your own best friend. So you will never feel alone or lonely. Nobody knows you more than like you do. Own that gift that you're given. Treat yourself well. Number 2, program your brain to focus on abundance instead of lack by making a to-done list to start with. You need to remind yourself the sense of achievement occasionally so you attract more of them into your life. Look up for law of attraction. That's real. Number 3, make time to fill your tank with positive energy so you show up fully in your life and make yourself so proud. All right, I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye for now.